What's going on, guys? So back to a brand new video. My name is Caleb and this is ChatGPT versus me, NFL edition, week 8. So, a little recap on last week. If y'all did not pay attention to the video or anything, I actually did great this week 7. ChatGPT did absolutely awful and I did great. Finally. ChatGPT had Lions versus the Vikings. Lions waxed ass. The Lions are great. They are Super Bowl contenders. They're back to what everybody thought they'd be, and all the naysayers are, you know. Then they had the Texans at the Packers over 47. That did not hit. That was a good defensive game. Texans had the lead with like a minute and 50 something seconds left or something like that. And Packers came back and won by field goal. I'm pretty sure a lot of the over fans wanted it to be a touchdown, but they used field goal. And then they had Patriots versus the Jags. I believe that was the London game. Patriots plus 5.5. I think the Jags won. Jags, they started off slow. They were losing, and then they came back and just proved why that London is their home turf. And Saints money line versus the Broncos. Broncos, Bo Nix and Sean Payton finally putting it together. Saints are bad without Derek Carr. And even with Derek Carr, I think there's a bad team. They're getting a lot of injuries, and they're not looking good. Excuse me, running my nose, my allergies. Eagles -3. I didn't really watch this game, but it was Eagles versus the Giants. We all expected it. Why the Eagles were only -3, I have no clue. Bills Titans over 40.5. Boy, was that a boring game, but it happened. Again, that's the game I didn't get to watch either. I was on vacation visiting my father in Borger, Texas, so I get to watch a lot of these games. I had to, get time with quality time with the family. Then we had Atlanta money line versus the Seahawks. I think I did watch some of that game. I think the end of it, Seahawks won. Kirk goes only good on Thursday nights, pretty much. And then Chargers versus the Cardinals. Cardinals won that game. Again, we really don't know the identity to these two teams, the Chargers and Cardinals. Where they're gonna go with? We don't know what they're missing. It's really hard. Kyler Murray has his days where he's elite, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league, even Justin Herbert. But then they have games where they're just absolutely garbage. They could be Browns quarterbacks, and they're like, oh, the Browns drafted him. So, yeah. That being said, as of now, ChatGPT's record is now 14-11, -10, 13-2, coming back. And then let's go on to this week 8 picks. ChatGPT has 3 picks and then a little sprinkle, which I will talk about at the very end. With their first pick, Minnesota Vikings have with their first pick, they have the Minnesota Vikings against LA Rams. Minnesota Vikings 5.5. The Vikings have been consistent, especially on the road, and are facing the Rams team that struggled last week. Betting on Minnesota to cover the spread looks promising, especially with key offensive players like Justin Jefferson likely to perform well. I just got an ESPN notification. Okay. Their second pick, actually, let's talk about their first pick. Their first pick, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings, with Sam Darnold, they are looking great. Now, when J.J. McCarthy does get healthy, which it's not going to be anytime soon, what are they going to do? That's what I want to know. What are they going to do? Are they going to stay with Sam Darnold or continue to go on J.J. McCarthy? Because me, personally, I say stick with Sam Darnold. He's doing great. L.A. Rams look like the Detroit Lions a few years ago when Matthew Stafford was on that team. But they're also injured. Puka Nakuma's injured. Cooper Kupp's, struggling. They're struggling. Next pick is Miami Dolphins -3 versus Arizona Cardinals with Tua Tagovailoa returning for Miami. Their high-powered offense should reignite. Arizona's defense has struggled against the pass, making the Dolphins a good pick to cover. So they picked the Miami Dolphins -3. Is he coming back this week? I swear I didn't think he was coming back this week. I may be wrong. But if he is coming back, that's going to be a good game to watch. Honestly, if it comes back, I would pick the over on that because they usually go for it. And then I saw the interview where Tyreek Hill was talking about Tua's return to practice and tearjerker. The third pick was Dallas Cowboys or San Francisco, -5.5. They went with San Francisco. This is a tough one, but with Dallas still trying to recover from the early struggles, the 49ers' solid defense could make the team a better bet at 5.5. I don't know about this one, honestly. You never know with the Dallas Cowboys. You never know what team you're going to get. And especially, Brock Purdy looked awful last week. He looked so bad. He was missing his throws, as in, like, underthrowing him like crazy. And it was just, honestly, he looked like Mr. Irrelevant, and why he should have been Mr. Irrelevant, which I've been trying to tell people. He's not that great a quarterback. But now you have Brandon Ayuk injured. Who's next? You can only have so much team, so much depth, and a lot of their stars are pretty banged up. This 49ers team are not looking good. It's going to probably be a Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, and maybe Eagles Super Bowl for the NFC. Honestly, you never know. But the 49ers, if they all get healthy, whenever Christian McCaffrey comes back, will they still be in the hunt? Who knows? 49ers look bad, but also so do the Cowboys. Cowboys look awful. Dak Prescott and that offense is not clicking. That offensive line is struggling. The defense is getting their butts whooped. Granted, they are with some injuries too, but still. Next guy up. Come on. Now, with my picks, I have some interesting ones. First one is a prop pick. Lamar Jackson over 1.5 touchdown passes. It's at plus 141 versus the Browns. Browns have yet to score more than 20 points, which means the defense is on the field a lot. And they allow multiple passing touchdowns 3 times to Daniel Jones, Jalen Hurts, and Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson has 15 touchdowns this season and only 2 interceptions, MVP numbers. Mark Andrews also usually has career numbers playing against the Browns, 9 TDs in 3 games with multiple touchdowns. So, give me Lamar Jackson over 1.5 touchdowns passing. I like the pick a lot. Lamar Jackson is looking great. Jameis Winston is going to be coming in for Deshaun Watson. Also, Browns, man, shame on y'all. Browns fans, shame on y'all for booing that guy. That dude's freaking putting his freaking life out there, and y'all just boo the guy when he gets injured. That's weird, man. That's just weird action. Granted, I know Deshaun Watson, he's had his legal issues. He's probably not a great person in a lot of people's eyes. At the end of the day, he's still a football player, and you could just see him when he got injured. His face was covered with a towel. He was crying, and y'all were cheering on him and booing him because he was injured. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy to me. I never get that. I never get that when other fans or even your own fans boo a player who's playing very bad, who's struggling. He gets injured, and then y'all cheer for that. Him getting injured. You're just like, make that make sense. You want this person to get injured, and this is his job. Make it make sense. Anyway, my next pick is Panthers plus 10 versus the Broncos. As bad as the Panthers have been, Bryce Young gets his second chance due to Andy Dalton's injury. Right thumb, car crash, if y'all don't know. Broncos D is pretty solid, keeping a lot of their games close, and their offense struggles. So defense has to pick up a lot, and they're picking up a lot. They are playing really well. That being said, Adam Thielen may be coming back this week, and Jadeveon Clowney may be coming back this week. Chuba Hubbard has been carrying the offense, and hopefully, Bryce Young, even though I don't think he was going to be a great quarterback in this league because how small he was, hopefully, man, you do better. Don't want you to win, just cover. And for my last pick, I have the Bears versus the Commanders over 43.5. Let the ball fly. Let's do some quick math here. Bears' last 3 final score games: 36-16, 36 plus 16 equals 51. 36-10, 36 plus 10 equals 46. 24-18, 24 plus 18 equals 42. Only one of those scores is less than 43.5. Washington's last 3 games: 40 to 7. 40 plus 7 equals 47. 30 to 23. 30 plus 23 equals 53. 30 to 13. 34 to 13 equals 47. Commanders' only lowing score game was against the Giants week 2, and that was Daniel Jones' second game. Jalen Daniels' second game against the Giants. But if Jalen Daniels doesn't play, believe in Marcus Mariota, Washington Commander fans. Oregon legend. That dude is capable of letting that ball fly. He slings it. He puts up some points. I love the Bears and Commanders over 43.5. Caleb Williams has been playing better. A lot better, actually. Does have a lot of interceptions. But DeAndre Swift's coming back. Or not coming back, but like, he's doing great. And then that's an amazing wide receiver core. Defenses are okay. But come on, you got this. It's an obvious pick for me, at least. Over 43.5. 43.5 is just a low number for this game. Let's go. Those are my 3 picks. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all going to ride with ChatGPT? Are y'all going to ride with me? I'm on a little hot streak. Or are y'all going to fade both of us? Let me know in the comments. Also, we will have college football tomorrow. We will have a box opening finally. I'm sorry, I'm going blank. Merlin Soccer just came in, so we're going to be opening that up. And then also, let me know what y'all want to do with basketball. Are we going to do a weekly thing? Or are we going to just do random picks? Kind of like this, but weekly. There's a lot more games every week. It's kind of like baseball, because I couldn't do what I do here with football. It's only like, teams only play 1 game a week, so. And multiple teams will play multiple times a week. So let me know what y'all want to do with basketball. If y'all just want random picks, I just want me to review over the week, yada yada yada. Top 10 plays, top 10 talking points. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do with basketball, or even if y'all want to see basketball. I love basketball, so hopefully y'all want to do something with basketball. Anyways, like, subscribe, follow all my pages. See y'all next time.